Welcome back to Ferocious Education. This is Ed. Today we're going to be talking about Clover Health once more. So I'm going to go through the latest news that we're getting about this one, a bit of an insight towards their earnings, discussing the short squeeze that a lot of people are talking about, and then a little bit of institutional interest and then technical analysis. So let's jump right into this one. So Clover Health. I covered this one before in my last video. You find it in the description below. But let's take a quick view into some of the most important things that we're looking at. Now, before taking a look into their estimated earnings, we got to understand that their earnings will happen or will be announced on May 17th, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, a quick thing here, this is from their previous presentation, and we're looking into a little bit of the adjusted EBITDA year over year, and then we're going to take a look into the estimated 2021. And so for 2018 actual, it was 177 million. Going to 2019 actual was around 175 million. And going around on 2020, it was somewhere in the lower millions, so there was a lot of good improvement there. But what we want to look at is their estimated 2021 and 2022 estimated. And this gives you a little bit of perspective. So the first point off is the 2021. And in this one here, what we get to see is that we're expecting member growth around 30% with a premium revenue of around 872 million and operating expense ratio to be around 20.9%. Now, a quick thing about this one here is this indication regarding 2021 will only be confirmed whether it is a little bit accurate from the actual on the next earning, which is for quarter one 2021, around May 17th, 2021. And so really what we're trying to see is whether they will be able to pull through what we're seeing here from 2020 all the way to 2023, where they become profitable by 2023. And this quarter is essential because it follows a massive part of the 2021 estimates. And still, yes, we have a lot of COVID effects still holding on from 2020. Nonetheless, things are looking a little bit better in the States. Now, another thing that we need to look at here is their short interest. A lot of people have been calling this one with a short interest, and a good go before about it. Went from 400 to 150%. And I did talk a little bit about whether that is accurate or not. And even just a quick look, let's take a look into FinViz. We're looking around 36% on short interest. If we go towards Market Beat, you're looking around 35-23% on short interests. Short volume ratios are somewhere revolving around, I would say, 15 to 30 something percent. And we did go back towards the error that was mentioned about Clover Health being somewhere around 150% short interest. You'll have to watch my previous video to really understand this better. Now, some people picked this one up and social media has gone through with it, and this error has been more put as a fact, and people have been buying it as a short squeeze for GME. Now, similar to what happened before, where I mentioned it before in my last video, it's still not 150% short interest, but in fact, the short interest went from something around 20 to 35%. So yes, in fact, you're seeing a higher short interest, but nonetheless, this doesn't signify what we're seeing as a massive short squeeze. Nonetheless, let's take a quick look into why I think this one might actually still see a bit more further of a push. The enterprise value is around 4.04. Now, the market cap is around 4.53. This makes it around, I would say, 1.2%, 1.2 on price over book, 1.1. And if we were to go towards the SP 500 price over book value, you're seeing that to be 4.55, which means if we were to just adjust the Clover Health price over book to be similar to that of SP 500, you most likely will be hitting above 30, perhaps 35, 40 bucks. Now, that's just on the price over book. Now, the price over sales is around 656. Now, that price over sales value of 656 a little bit is higher than we see on the price over sales for the SP 500. So it is overvalued when it comes in towards the SP 500, but when it comes, to the SP 500 sales over book ratio, but it is undervalued when it comes to price over book. Now, the current SP 500 price to sale ratio is around 307. When we're looking into Clover Health, it's at 656. And if you'd like to see more contents like this, make sure to scroll down below, click that like button, and there's a subscribe button somewhere here down below. Make sure to click that with the bell notification button. And if you would like to join my Discord, you just got to click show more and join my Discord right on here. There's an amazing community there. We talk about everything and we help each other out almost all day. Now, in terms of institutional interest, what we get to see here is something quite interesting. Now, the institutional buyers have been really bullish on this one. They've been adding this one for quite a while, especially in the last week, with different companies adding in, such as Culture Group. You're looking into Belvedere Trading, Pearl Insurance Investments, and Davenport. Now let's move on towards technical analysis to get a bit of an overview about this action of the price and where it's going. And moving on now towards the technical analysis, what we get to see here is this one-day bullish action, more prolonged and coming from reminiscences of the 16th of April, where we're still talking about that 150% short squeeze interest that we're also talked about last video, and you need to watch that one if you still think it's 150%. But nonetheless, we're seeing this really bullish action way above all the moving averages. However, the moving averages last night actually went bearish rather than bullish. However, what we're seeing here is an action that is almost trying to reverse this one on a just single one-day interval. Now on the ADX, you're seeing it's sitting at 2647, a strong indication that a trend is very possible, and a William percent R here sitting at 1457, which is similar to our RSI, that is indicating that it's highly overvalued, or sorry, my bad, overbought. And now when we're looking into an MACD, you're seeing a strong movement with a strong momentum that is sitting at 282. Now on the moving average bands itself, you're seeing strong volumes. Now, not as strong as we first heard about the 150% short interest, but nonetheless, this one here is still attempting to break on the Bollinger Bands. Now, the most common things that they do fall back within the Bollinger Bands, but with the right momentum, with the right volume, it can easily go parabolic. Now, again, a big part of this one here is the 150% short interest belief, but I think that the actual earning calls happening on May 17th will have more importance than any kind of pump that a lot of people are trying to get with that 150% short interest. Now, on the stochastic fast and stochastic slow, both are showing another leg up. And on the Fibonacci retracements, what you're seeing here is a significant support that was a strong resistance before is sitting at 1049. After that, 889. After that, 631. Significant resistances are at 1177. 1306, 1490, and 1724. Taking a look into just normal price line actions, you're seeing a strong support sitting somewhere closer towards the 1053. Below there, 997. Below there, 949, and then 901. And then below there, you're looking into 822, and then we're looking into 767, and then 707. Significant resistances are at 1149. Above there, 1240. Above there, you're looking at 1319, 1401, and then up to 1461 and 1528. Comes to the question to Ed, what do you think about this one? Well, I do think that what they're standing for is amazing. It's a company that has a lot of potential and can see a lot of growth, given the right management movement. Now, another thing here is that this earning coming up for Q1 2021 is essential to give a good view about their forecasts and whether it will be following their estimates that by 2023, they'll be net positive. What do you think about the sticker? Make sure to mention down in the comments below. Share, subscribe, and like, and have a wonderful day. Now, if you made it this far into the video, I do recommend that you go ahead and join our Discord server. There's a lot of amazing folks in here. We do a lot of discussions here into the trading floor throughout the day. A lot of people are in there, and we do ask questions. You can ask me any question you would like on there. We do post research and DDs, and we hold weekly chat sessions. And we also do have a lounge in there. So make sure to actually join that and join the fun there. Have a wonderful day and a good one.